Today we'll be focusing on the circles, the small, medium, large belly dance circles. Let's start with the small. The small, which is also known as the Ami, which is also a hula circle, it's all done underneath the rib cage. You're going to soften your knees. Really, actually, you have to bend your knees a little bit more than this. Let's go like this. Okay? So you get more range into your hip movement. So you're going to bring your pelvic and tilt it forward. Try to use your lower abs. Use these muscles to pull the pelvic up towards the rib cage and then release. Contract, release. Tilt up and release. Tilt up and release. Tilt up and release. Up and release. Now, you're going to use the muscles here, and you're going to bring your pelvic towards the back. So use these muscles. This is going to contract this way. Tilt the pelvic towards the back. Now, if you find it sore in your lower back, if you want to, you can kind of just leave your pelvic neutral. Okay? So I'm going to go up and release. I'm going to contract, up and release. So I really use these muscles. You can put your hands here so you can kind of feel these muscles work. Get the body and mind connected with those muscles. When you're touching and feeling the muscles contract, it makes it easier to connect. And then you get the hip. So bend those knees, the right hip goes up underneath the rib cage, and then the left hip goes underneath the rib cage, up, up. So let's combine those. So we'll do like a diamond. So pelvic forward, up, right hip underneath the rib cage. Use the back muscles, and if you don't want to, you could just sit. I'm going to use them. And then left hip underneath the rib cage. Do that again. Forward, right, back or sit, up. Forward, right, back, up. Forward, right, back, up. Smooth those points out and do your small circle. Forward, right, back, left, forward, right, back, left, forward, right, back, left. Notice my knees are really bent. And this is done underneath the rib cage. Let's switch the other way. Counterclockwise. Forward, left, back, right. Forward, left, back. And smooth this out. Really engage your lower muscles. Pull that pelvic up. Contract and then release. Use the oblique muscles and your back. And again, you don't need to use your back muscle. You can sit and just cross over to the other side. Let me do this facing the back. Clockwise. Forward, right, back, left. Forward, right, back, left. Smooth this out. Again, this is done underneath the rib cage. Very small circle. Switch the other way. Counterclockwise. You're going to feel this in your quads. But the more you do it, you'll build the endurance. It won't hurt as much. You can go faster. And check it. So that's the small circle. We're going to do the medium circle. Now the medium circle goes outside of the rib cage. Knees are not as bent. They're just soft, straight. So you're going to bring your pelvic to the front, to the right. Put the weight on the heels. So bring it back, to the left. Front, right, back, left. Front, right, back, left. Smooth this out. And pretend that you have a very small hula hoop. And you're drawing a circle inside of that hoop. Okay? the pelvic goes outside of the rib cage. Knees are soft. And now let's switch the other way. Forward, left, back, right. I'm putting the weight. If you feel the weight exchange on your feet, you'll notice that when you go forward, the weight is more on the ball of your feet and then on the side. When you go back, it's on the heel. So it's really important to see and feel the weight exchange on your feet. I'm going to switch. And clockwise, forward, right, back, left. Forward, right, back, left. So you really want to go outside of the rib cage. Switch the other way. Forward, left, back, right. Forward, left, back, right. Forward, left, back, right. Forward, left, back, right. Good. Now we're going to go to our large circle. The large circle is really down outside of your upper body, the torso. Okay, so you really got to bend your knees when you go forward, so your pelvis is going to go to the front and then to the side. Notice my knee is more bent, and then when you go back, put the weight on the heel and your butt is actually sticking towards the back, and then bend your right knee. Hip is really to the side, so it's really outside of the torso, and then forward. Notice the upper body. The upper body is going to go the opposite way. So when you go forward, it kind of leans back. When you go to the left, it leans to the right, to your left side. And then when you go back, it leans forward. When you go right, it leans to the left. My left, your right. All right, so now I'm going to draw that circle. So you're going to go forward, right, back, left. Forward, right, back, left. Switch the other way. Forward, left, back, right. Forward, left, back, right. Let me face the back. With this circle, I also pretend there's a wall behind me, and it's a concave wall. And I kind of pretend that I'm rubbing my glutes, my butt, towards the back wall. So let's pretend we have a concave wall. So you're going to bring your pelvis to the front, to the corner of that wall, and now I want you to just rub your buttocks against that wall, all the way to the left corner of the wall, and then bring it forward. Right, back, left, forward. Right, back, left, forward. Right, back, left, and switch away. Forward, left. So you really are going outside of your upper body. Large circle. Now you got your three circle, the small, medium, large. Good job. Keep practicing.